And good evening, Hometown Cable viewers, and welcome to Hometown Cable's presentation of boys varsity basketball, coming to you from the 2010 edition of the Bobcat Shootout. This is the championship matchup between the Cougars of Northeastern Clinton in their away maroon jerseys and the Huskies of Franklin Academy in their home white jerseys. The Huskies advance to the championship match with a one-sided victory over the host Bobcats of Northern Adirondack last evening, and the Cougars made their way into the championship game with a impressive victory over the Shamrocks of Salmon River High. Cougars start off with the ball, and Carter quickly draws a foul. Jamie Davison drains a three from downtown. So the Cougars jump out to a quick lead. The Huskies come into the contest with a very balanced scoring attack against the Bobcats. That was Hedden with a three-point attempt from the top of the key that rimmed in and out, and Carter comes away with a rebound. Davison drives the lane but loses the handle on it, and Cougars turn it over. So the Huskies will bring it down, see if they can't crack into the scoring column here. There's a cross-court pass. It's stolen by Tom Bedard. He drives down. Hedden knocks it out of his hand, and here come the Huskies back the other way. Nice heads-up play by Hedden to come down and get a hold of that. That was Doe driving the lane, and he loses the handle. So Cougars will inbound. Here's the Huskies with their full-court pressure that that bothered the Bobcats so much last night, but Cougars didn't have any problem breaking that. This is Davison with it. He looks, sends one inside for Carter, a little bit too hard. He can't handle it. Goes out for Miller. Miller turns, sends a three-pointer a little bit long. Hustles back for it, but Hedden gets it away from him, goes in and lays it in. Miller kind of sleeping on that play, and Jared Hedden showed some good tenacity to stay with that play and steal the ball away. Here's an entry pass into Carter. Bounces it off his foot. Cougars trying to work it into their big man, and so far he hasn't been able to do anything for him, but I'm sure only time will tell. He's a little amped up for this game after his 29-point performance last night. There's Hedden again, squares up for the three. He misses a shot but draws the foul, so he's going to go to the line and shoot three fouls. The foul's going to be on Jamie Davison, so that's his first, team's first. Jared Hedden will be at the line to shoot three. And first one's good. Second one is down. And the third one's a little bit long. Collins comes down with the rebound. The long pass up for Carter. Carter's triple teamed in the paint. Turns around, his layup's a little bit short. Hedden comes away with a rebound, and here come the Huskies. And Hedden gets called for the travel. Last night we saw the Cougars play man-to-man defense against the Shamrocks the whole game, but tonight Coach Guerin's got him in his mostly familiar 3-2 zone. Here's Davison. That one's in and out. Doe with a rebound. Gives it off for Hedden. Huskies are trying to push it up the court. This is LeMay all the way across for Honohan. Here's Doe. He sends it back out for LeMay. Huskies swinging it around here. 13 on the shot clock. Carter clears a rebound. That was Gibson, I believe. Yeah, that's Cody Gibson, and he's been assigned to guard Stephen Carter, and that's the second foul on Gibson already here, and we're not even 6 minutes into the game. Coach LeMay goes to the bench, as he did last night at the 5.5 minute mark, and puts in fresh troops. He's got number 32, Mitch Gallagher. Number 10 is Manette. Bruce Manette, and let's see who else. 42 is Dunleavy. Bedard with a rebound. That was Hedden with a long jumper. Here's Carter, goes in the lane. Once again, he draws a foul. It called in. Didn't set well with Coach LeMay, but nonetheless goes in, and here's a nice catch by Carter, and he converts on that one. Once again, the Huskies swinging around the perimeter, looking for an open look. This is number 2, Joey Toussaint. Toussaint's also in the game. Here's Dunleavy. He finds Hedden. Here's Manette, drives the lane. Armstrong with a rebound. Rob Armstrong has entered the game for Cougars. He drives the lane, puts up a runner, and won't go. And it's rebounded by Hedden, stolen away by Carter, and he knocks down the 2. Again, here come the Huskies. The pace of this game here in the first 5 minutes has been pretty slick. There's Hedden on the rim, goes up and gets his own rebound and draws the foul. That foul's going to go against Rob Armstrong. His first. The Cougars now have 3, possibly 4 fouls. Into the game for the Huskies is Jordan Cosgrove. Here's a ball inside for Dunleavy. Blocked by Carter. Huskies are content to stay in a half-court man-to-man defense. Miller with a nice move to get his player off his feet, but he can't finish. Davison steals the outlet pass, goes for 3, but that doesn't fall. Miller hustles out, and grabs the rebound. And the Cougars maintain possession. Here's Collins at the top of the key, and he gets called for the travel. Officials for tonight's contest are Pete McMillan, Mike Roberts, and David Brown. The officials going with 3 officials in all these non-league games to get some time in to qualify for them for the state playoffs. The shot by Manette, it doesn't hit anything, but it goes out of bounds, so the Cougars will take over. Low scoring affair so far here with 5 minutes and 20 seconds gone in the contest. The Cougars are up by a 7-4 score. Here's Armstrong on the drive, lays it off for Carter. Carter goes up and gets called for the travel. Manette will bring the ball up. Swings it over for Cosgrove. Shot by Toussaint ties the score. They only gave him 2 on that one, so. Now they've changed it to a 3. Armstrong in the lane, kicks it off for Miller. Miller has no place to go. He's trapped inside, and Dunleavy's going to be called for the wraparound foul. That's going to be another foul underneath. So Mitch Gallagher is going to be called for the push before the ball got inbounded. Here's Miller in the lane, puts up a little runner that goes off the front of the rim. Huskies rebound and come back the other way. Toussaint pulls up. His shot's a little bit long, gets his own rebound, or tries to anyway. Rob Armstrong comes away with it. He drives the lane and he gets hammered. Nice action for Robbie Armstrong to bring that ball down and take it to the rack and draw the foul. So he'll step to the line to shoot two. 9:38 to play here in the first half of the championship matchup of the 2010 Bobcat Shootout from Armstrong. This is the first of his two. Coach Guerin has a few more people on the bench than he did last night. Started off with 7 players, and one of them got hurt at halftime, and just before halftime. Ended up playing the second half with just 1 substitute due to a couple of his players being on a Model UN trip that just came back last night, not in time for the game. Got a full complement of players tonight, with the exception of Dalton Castine, the injured player from last night. Here's Manette, squares up, knocks down the 3. That's Carter on the other end. 6 point for Stephen Carter. There's a nice ball inside for Dunleavy. Apparently got fouled on that play, but no call there, and the Huskies steal the ball. Here's Dunleavy again, puts it in the lane, converts on that one. And we're going to have a foul out front. And LeMay's going to go back to Coach LeMay's going to go back to his bench, or put his starters back in. And what's going on here? He's got Honahan and Timmy LeMay back in the contest. And the Cougars are in the bonus, so Davison will shoot 1 and 1. Makes the first one. And the second one rolls around and drops off the rim. LeMay has it out for Cosgrove, and Davison tries to knock that away from him, but they maintain possession. That can't handle the ball inside. Gallagher, nice pass up for Armstrong. Armstrong puts up the runner with contested shot in the lane, and Rob Armstrong stuck with it, knocks it down. The Cougars go up by a point. We've got subs into the game for the Cougars is number 45, Michael Manor, replaces Richie Collins, and we got a timeout on the floor. So with 8:11 to play in the first half, it's the Cougars 13, the Huskies 12. We may not see her again. Back to action here out of the timeout. See Davison with the ball. Gets it out. And we're going to have a foul on the floor. Once again, Jamie Davison will go to the line and shoot 1 and 1. That is the 8th team foul for the Huskies. Davison misses his first one. Rebounded by Gallagher. And here come the Huskies. LeMay gets it into Doe, but ball gets knocked away. Miller comes away with it. Davison looking to drive, but can't. There's Davison from long range, knocks that one down. I got 7 points for Jamie Davison with And a couple of threes. Here's Hedden. He'll try his own three. Answer with that. Here's Carter inside. Turns around, gets Doe off his feet, but can't convert. Armstrong with the rebound and the putback. And there's a steal by Davison on the other end, but he's got nobody to help him and loses the ball on the ground. And that foul's going to go against Davison. That'll be his second. Cody Gibson checks back into the game for the Huskies. 6:53 to play in the first half. Cougars with a 3-point lead. Here's back out for Hedden. Hedden gets a nice look at it. A little bit too long. Armstrong comes away with a rebound. Long pass up for Manor. Manor gives it over for Miller. Davison to square up for three. That one looks a little long. Carter with a rebound. And it won't go. Here's the Huskies swinging the ball again out on their perimeter against this 2-3 zone. Inside, trying to get it in for Doe, but again it's knocked away. The guard play has been pretty solid for the Cougars on the front end, on the top end of that 2-3 zone, and trying to get entry passes into the Huskies' big men has not gone all that well for Coach LeMay. He's had his success on the perimeter, but nothing inside so far. So that's 3 fouls on Cody Gibson as Carter draws the foul as he's coming through the lane. He'll shoot 1-1. And first one's good. So Gibson goes to the bench with 3 fouls on him with 6:11 to go in the first half, and he's replaced by Austin Dunleavy. Carter, meanwhile, knocks down the first free throw. Second one's on its way, and that one's good. 8 points for Stephen Carter. LeMay gets it in for Dunleavy. Here we go with Doe again. Catches that one, but can't convert. Armstrong with another rebound. Here's Carter inside again, and he gets shoved by Doe. So it would appear that the defensive strategy for Coach LeMay against the big senior from Northeastern is to muscle him down low once he gets the ball, and so far they've done that, but it's going to take a toll on his big guys if he's going to be giving up a foul every time down. And Carter's first free throw is in and out. The Huskies are actually in the double bonus at this point, so it'll be 2 shots from here on out. And that was a little long as well. Dunleavy clears the boards. Here's LeMay back for Honahan. Honahan again trying to force it in for Doe, and that gets swatted away. But the Huskies maintain possession. Going to get it over to Hedden, the hot hand. Carter pulls down the rebound and gets it knocked out of his hand. And the Cougars will retain possession. Collins checks back into the game. And again, the Huskies with that full court pressure. And that ball gets swatted away, so the Huskies with a turnover on that pressure. And it looks like we're going to have another foul. And that's going to go against Bruce Manette. So
11-3, Skippy. 11-3, Skippy.
We'll put
11-3, Skippy.
Logan Miller on the line to shoot 2. Miller's first free throw is a little bit strong, so Cougars have left quite a few points at the foul line at this point. Haven't kept track of that, but I'm going to try to do a little bit more of that for you. Carter with an offensive rebound and a putback. That's 10 points for Stephen Carter to go along with 5 rebounds here with just 5 minutes to play in the first half. He's heading again with a nice open look, a little bit too strong. Miller rips the rebound and draws another foul.
Don't touch him, Mike. Don't touch him. Come on. That's 12 to 3, Pop. 12 to 3 more.
That's going to go against number 42, Austin Dunleavy. That's going to be his 3rd foul. So, like I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this is going to take its toll on the Huskies if they give away all these fouls. But Miller misses another free throw. And he finally knocks one down. His first point of the evening. And for the tournament, for that matter, since he missed last night's game. Again, the Huskies keeping it on the perimeter. Hedden drives the lane, and I'm going to call against the Cougars this time. I believe that's going to go against Logan Miller, but it's only the 4th team foul for the Cougars. Once again, the Huskies on the perimeter. The ball gets knocked away, and Miller comes up with it, tries to get a quick pass to Davison, but it goes off a leg of one of the Huskies, so the Cougars will retain possession. Huskies with a little bit of pressure here, but the Cougars are able to break that without a problem. Entry pass in for Carter. Carter out for Miller. Miller gets his shot blocked. Ball's on the floor. Carter comes away with it. And we're going to have a foul on the play. And again, that's going to go against number 33, Mitch Gallagher. And we got a 30-second timeout on the floor. So with 4 minutes and 15 seconds to play in the first half of the championship game of the 2010 Bobcat Shootout, it's the Cougars 23, the Huskies 15. All right, so out of the timeout, Stephen Carter will be at the line to shoot 2. And he knocks the first one down. Second one is on its way, and that one's good. 12 points for the big guy. Here's Hedden with another wide open look. That one's off the back rim, and Armstrong with another rebound. Here's Carter. Tries to get it for Collins, but Cosgrove steps in front of that one. Nice defensive play there by the Huskies to cut that off. Manette drives the lane, gets the ball kind of knocked away from him, but still maintains possession. Hedden with a short jumper knocks that one down. 7 points for Jared Hedden. And here's Armstrong with it. Kicks it out for Miller. Davison. Miller. This is Collins. He gets it in for Carter. Carter puts the shot up and drops it in. A lot of movement in the paint. Everybody wanted a travel on that one, but he didn't move his pivot foot. And Stephen Carter stepping to the line to see if he can complete the three-point play.
15 to 4, Grant. 15 to 4.
And Carter knocks down the free throw, so give him 15 points to go along with his 5 rebounds. Here's Toussaint, drives the lane, tries to kick it off, but Manette grabs it and goes up for the shot, but loses control and it goes out of bounds. So and referee Brown changes his decision and is going to give it to the Huskies. Maybe just made the wrong call there. And Carter steals the inbound pass. Armstrong squares up for a 3 and gets it swatted out of bounds by Jared Heading. Certainly to the delight of the Husky faithful here gathered at the Northern Adirondack Central School. Here's Carter off the glass, a little bit too strong, and he's going to get called for the foul. This is Hedden with it. And that one's stolen away by the Cougars. Here comes Miller. Gives it for Carter, and he gets called for the travel. Here's the ball inside. Kicked it back out for Cosgrove. Cross court for Honohan. LeMay launches one, and that drops in. Suddenly the Huskies are making some noise. They cut the lead to 10, and Honohan's going to get called for the blocking foul. Minute 54 to go in the first half. Cougars with a 10-point lead. Jamie Davison at the line to shoot 2. First one is short. Tom Bedard checks back into the game for the Cougars, and Rob Armstrong sits. And Davison's second one is a little bit long. Carter with another rebound and a putback.
Let's put him on his rear.
There's Gallagher with the shot, and Carter with another rebound, and looking to turn that around, but it somehow fell down and the ball went out of bounds, so the Huskies get the ball back. And this is in the corner, and it's going to go off of Bedard, so the Huskies will retain possession. Understand why the shot clock did get reset on that one. There's Toussaint. His shot's a little in and out. Carter with the rebound. Up for Davison. Cougars looking to run. Davison puts up a little floater. Won't go. Bedard gets had himself in position for the rebound, but Gallagher went over the back and knocked it out of bounds. So we got a timeout on the floor. So with a minute 25 to go in the first half, Cougars with a 10-point lead, 30-20. Out of the timeout, the Cougars will inbound under their own basket. Here's Bedard, launches a three. That one's in and out. Collins with a nice rebound. Gives it for Carter. Carter kicks it back out for Davison. Davison content to take the three. Knocks it down and gets fouled. He will have the chance to complete the rare 4-point play. You don't see that too often. The way the Cougars are shooting foul shots tonight, I wouldn't count on anything at this point. And Davison converts. 11 points for Jamie Davison here in the first half. We're under a minute to go here in the first half. Here's Tucson, gets in the lane and gets his shot blocked. Miller comes away with it, and the Huskies will sink back in. Now they're in a zone defense. And we're going to get a foul on the play. Looks like the foul's going to go against Jordan Cosgrove, I believe. First one misses. A couple subs for the Cougars will be number 12, Nate Lefebvre, and number 11, Rob Armstrong. Lefebvre's in the game for the first time. 34 seconds to play here in the first half. And that one's a little bit strong for Carter, and it goes out of bounds. And last touch by the Huskies, so the Cougars will get another opportunity at it. This is Lefebvre, gives it out for Collins at the foul line. His shot's a little bit long. And that's number 1, Adrian Sparkman is in the game for Coach LeMay. And Huskies will have the ball. This is Gallagher. His shot's a little bit short. And Carter gets the rebound, but gets fouled on the way down.
Guys, you're on like 20 fouls to 5.
And that's going to go against number 32, Mitch Gallagher. That's going to be his third. And once again, Carter will be at the line. First one's good. 16 seconds remaining in the first half. Brad Doe will check back into the game, and Mitch Gallagher will sit with his 3 fouls. Didn't want to pick up another foul here with just 16 seconds to play in the first half. Carter, second one on the way, and that one's good. 19 for Stephen Carter here in the first half. And that one, Jared ahead and knocks down a 3 as time expires. So after 16 minutes of play here at Northern Adirondack Central School in the 2000 championship game in the 2010 edition of the Bobcat Shootout, it's the Cougars 36, the Huskies of Franklin Academy 23. All right, folks, we are back to action here for the second half of the championship game of the 2010 Bobcat Shootout, coming to you from beautiful downtown Ellenburg Depot, New York. Northern Adirondack Central School, the championship contest featuring the Huskies of Franklin Academy in the home white against the Cougars of Northeastern Clinton in their away maroon jerseys. The Huskies start off with the first possession, but can't convert on it. Stephen Carter comes away with his rebound, and Huskies Sitting back now in a 2-3 zone. Here's Collins with it. He puts up a shot over the outstretched hands of Cody Gibson, and Collins knocks it down. So his first 2 points of the contest. And the Cougars go up by 15. There's Carter, blocks the shot. It's out for Davison. Davison pulls out of it, sights better, and sends a shot or a pass across court. It gets knocked down by Hedden, and Hedden gets fouled by Logan Miller. This is Honahan. Back out for Honahan. Sends it in for Doe. LeMay. Entry pass in for Gibson, and Gibson makes a nice catch and shoot there. First two points of the contest. Again, the Huskies showing a little bit of pressure, but the Cougars are able to take care of that without a problem. Honahan comes away with the rebound. He runs it down the court, tries to dribble behind his back, and loses the ball. Carter picks up the loose one, and the Huskies turn the ball over. So here come the Cougars. Half-court offense. Huskies now in a 2-3 zone. There's Davison, knocks down another three. It's the third of the night. Give him 14 points. All the way over for LeMay. LeMay in for Gibson. Gibson kicks it out to the hot hand of Jared Hedden. Sends it back out for Honahan. Honahan scores up. His three's a little bit long. Gets his own rebound, and he's fouled. Ben Honahan was the high scorer in last night's contest for the Huskies. Been pretty quiet tonight. Obviously a scoring threat for the Huskies. Here's Doe. Contested shot. A little bit off. And we're going to have a foul on the play here. Not sure what that was all about. It's like the foul went against Brad Doe. Here's Davison. He's double teamed. Tries to get it over for Collins. Collins wide open in the paint, but can't handle the pass. Here's a nice pass in for Armstrong. And sends it up a little bit too strong. Carter with an offensive rebound and a putback. 21 points for Stephen Carter to go along with 10 rebounds. Again, the Cougars in the 2-3 zone. There's an open look for Honahan. That goes a little bit long. Carter with another rebound. And here come the Cougars on the run. Miller's in the lane. Gives it out for Davison. Davison chucks up another three and knocks that one down. 17 points for Jamie Davison. And LeMay gets the ball knocked out of his hand, and that'll be the third foul on Jamie Davison, the point guard for the Cougars. And a little bit of foul trouble here. Limited foul trouble for the Cougars. Davison with three. Honahan gets it in for Gibson. Gibson tries to kick it out for Dunleavy, who's entered the game while we weren't looking. Here's Gibson. He drives the lane, kicks it out for Hedden. Hedden takes a step, puts it off the glass, and won't go. Dunleavy with the offensive rebound and the putback. 4 points for Austin Dunleavy, and that was a nice good hustle by Dunleavy to come up with that. There's a nice no-look pass underneath to Stephen Carter by Jamie Davison, and Carter converts and draws the foul. Number 45, Michael Manor, checks back into the game, and we've got 3 Huskies coming in as well. Let's see, Gallagher, Toussaint, and Manette check in, and Hanahan, LeMay, and Gibson go to the bench. Carter misses that one. Cougars missed 10 free throws in the first half. 9 of 19 from the foul line in the first half, and 0 for 1 so far here in the second half. Here's Armstrong with a rebound up for Miller, and that ball gets knocked out of bounds. Cougars retain possession. 11:14 to play here in the second half. Cougars inbound. Gets it over for Carter. Carter tries to send it in for Manor, but that play gets busted, and here comes Manette in the lane, tries to dish it off for Gallagher. Gallagher puts the shot up and draws the foul. And that's going to go against Manor. That'll be his first. Team's fourth. Gallagher knocks down the first one. His first point of the evening. All right, so we've got a little bit of a break in the action here, and Gallagher knocks down the second of the 2 free throws. Once again, the Huskies showing some pressure. It's a nice pass inside for Carter, but he can't finish. Davison puts up a little floater that won't go. Ball is loose in the corner, and it's going to stay with the Cougars. Here's Miller. Armstrong lines up for 3. His shot's a little bit long. Nice rebound there by Hedden. And here come the Huskies the other way. Dunleavy gives it back for Manette. Manette, nice pass inside for Gallagher, but he can't handle it. It's going to go out of bounds. Armstrong, he's triple team, but gets it back out for Davison. Nice pass inside for Gallagher, for Carter, and he converts. And we got a timeout on the floor. So 10 minutes and 13 seconds to go here in the second half of the championship game of the Bobcat Shootout. It's the Cougars 50, the Huskies 29. All right, out of the timeout, we're back to action. Huskies with the ball. Trailing by 21. Gallagher gets his shot blocked, but Carter gets called for the foul. That's going to be 3 on Carter. My mistake. Only a second. Gallagher, first shot's up and good. Cosgrove checks back in for the Huskies, and Hedden will sit. And Gallagher misses out and gets his own rebound, puts up a shot, won't go. Hardy. It's a nice. Picks up the loose ball there. Nice play out for Miller. Here's Armstrong in the lane. Gets his shot blocked again. And we've got a foul on the play. Foul's going to go against Rob Armstrong. That's his third. Team sixth. Here's Dunleavy. Nice pass inside for Gallagher. He converts. Five points for Mitch Gallagher, all here in the second half. There's a lob inside for Carter. And he's going to get called for the push. Created a little bit of space inside and got caught with the push. So that's going to be 3 fouls on him. As such, Coach Guerin is going to switch up his defense a little bit and put Collins in the center. Here's Manette. Miller swats that ball away and takes it to the rack. 3 points for Logan Miller on the steal in the finish at the other end. Manette. Toussaint. Back to Manette. Again, the Huskies keeping it on the perimeter. Manette, long three. Gets knocked away. Cosgrove with the, or Gallagher with the rebound. Here's Cosgrove. He puts up a shot and he's fouled. That's against Armstrong. That'll be his fourth. And it is, so it'll be 4 fouls for Rob Armstrong. Here we got 8:46 to play. Cougars with a 20-point lead. Jordan Cosgrove at the line to shoot 2. First one's a little bit strong. Tom Bedard will check into the game. Rob Armstrong will sit. Cosgrove makes that. It's his first point in the contest. Davison, pass up for Bedard. Bedard loses it. Here come the Huskies. Manette kicks it out for Toussaint. Toussaint's guarded by Bedard. Manette once again. It's Toussaint. That gets partially blocked. Cosgrove comes up with it, and it's going to stay with the Huskies. Here's Manette. Penetrates, kicks it back out. Gallagher at the baseline. Here's Manette again. He drives the lane. He kicks it off for Gallagher. Gallagher puts the shot up over Carter and knocks it down. Mitch Gallagher has come alive here for the Huskies in the second half. And we're going to have a foul on the play. Davison struggling to work through that triple team, but ends up drawing the foul. It's going to go against Bruce Manette, his second. Team's third here in the second half. Davison with it. Nice pass for Bedard. Bedard turns, makes a nice catch and shoot there. First points of the night for Thomas Bedard. Here's Dunleavy. His shot won't go. Miller rebounds. And he pushes it up the floor. Gives it off for Davison. Davison tries to pass inside. Nice catch by Carter, but it's blocked by Dunleavy. Gets the ball back and converts. 27 points for Stephen Carter. 7:10 to play in the game. And Cosgrove can't handle that return pass, and it goes out of bounds. Armstrong will check back into the game, and Bedard will sit. Here comes Davison. Nice behind the back pass to Richie Collins, who converts on that. Nice look by Davison. 4 points for Richie Collins. Again, here's Manette. He gets called for the travel. And Coach LeMay will go back to the bench and send in some fresh troops. Get Ben Honahan, Timmy LeMay, Cody Gibson and Brad Doe check back in. Cosgrove stays out. Cougars stretch the lead to 23 on that last play. Davison. Let's get a pass in for Carter, and Carter makes the catch, but the ball is tied up. Cougars will retain possession on the alternating possession arrow. Kicked all the way out for Bedard. Here's Bedard again. Davison. And that one's good. $20 points for Jamie Davison. He's had a banner night from behind the arc. Honahan, it's a shot partially blocked. Collins comes up with the loose ball. And here come the Cougars back the other way. Armstrong drives, but kicks it to Bedard. And we got a foul underneath. And it's going to go against Brad Doe for the foul underneath. That's his third foul. And the Cougars will inbound. 5:50 to go in the second half. Bedard with the open look. That one's a little strong. Collins, nice rebound. His shot won't go. Bedard tries to tip it back up, but it goes a little bit too strong, and the Huskies' outlet pass was just a little bit too strong for Honahan to catch up to, so they'll turn the ball over on the, and we're going to have a technical foul on the floor. Little discussion over there between referee Roberts and Coach LeMay about the call, but Michael Manor will shoot the free throws. First one's up and good. Joey Toussaint checks into the game. LeMay sits. Second foul shot rolls in. And the Cougars will get the inbound on the technical foul. Here's Bedard. And Hedden will get called for the foul. Davison drives by him, and Hedden reached around, and it's going to be a foul every time. Here's Bedard. Manor puts up the shot, won't go. Armstrong with a nice rebound. His putback's a little bit too strong. Bedard hustles to get that loose ball, and Davison brings it out. Here's Bedard, tries to send one in, but Manor wasn't ready for that one, and it went in the corner. Got the speaker. Just under 5 minutes to play here in the second half. Cougars with a 28-point lead at this point. Here's Hedden. Again, the Huskies keeping it on the perimeter. Honohan drives and looks for looks for Gibson. Dishes off for Hedden. Hedden drives the lane and draws the foul. I'm sorry, Doe. Brad Doe. Doe's first shot is a little bit too strong. Second one on its way, and that one's in and out. Manor can't get the rebound away from Cody Gibson, and the Huskies will get another whack at it. Here's Gibson. He'll turn and shoot. Knock that one down for a 3. 5 points for Gibson, all in the second half. Manor again. Gives it off for Davison. Davison with an off-balance shot. One of the rare outside shots that he's missed tonight. Here's Gibson. Huskies on the run. Gibson, nice catch. Puts the ball up and won't go. Armstrong with a rebound. And he battles for it. And we got a white ball. And we'll have some substitutions here for the Cougars. Alex Davison, number 22, and number 12, Nate Lefebvre, check into the game. And Collins and Armstrong go to the bench. Here's Hedden. He squares up. That one looks a little short. Gets his own rebound. Puts the shot up and draws the foul. Jared Hedden with the 12 points in the first half. Been pretty quiet here in the second half. Only makes that basket, and a chance for a 3-point play here. And knocks the foul shot down. 15 points for Hedden. Davison gets an open look, a little bit too strong, and he's going to get called for the foul. I believe that's going to be 4 on him. Ben Honohan will go to the line to shoot 2 as the Cougars are over the limit. First one is good. And the second one's in. First 2 points of the night for Honohan. There's Armstrong. Long lob up for Davison. Tracks it down. Nice pass to Tom Bedard at the top of the key. Misses his shot, but goes in and gets his own rebound. Makes a nice play to stick with that one and converts. 4 points for Thomas Bedard. All here in the second half. He's been pretty quiet. There's Doe inside, and he takes that one to the rack. First 2 points of the night for Brad Doe. Armstrong weaves his way into the lane, puts up a runner, and that one's in. 7 points for Armstrong to go along with 7 rebounds. He's had a pretty solid game off the bench for Coach Guerin. There's Hedden, knocks down the 3. 18 points for Jared Hedden. Lead the Huskies. There's Lefebvre, and he knocks down a 3. Nate Lefebvre, first points of his varsity, or his certainly this young season, as he was unable to make the game to last night. That's Toussaint. That one is going to roll in and out, and we got a jump ball. And here comes fresh troops for the Huskies. Number 21 is going to be Aaron DeCoste, his first entrance into the game. Number 12 is Curtis Blow. Number 1 is Adrian Sparkman. Number 10 is Bruce Manette. And who else we got here? Number 20 is Nick Honahan. We got just exactly 2 minutes to play in the contest, and Cougars up by a pretty comfortable margin. Here's Sparkman. He puts up a shot. That doesn't go. Manor hustles for the rebound, and we got a foul on the play. And the Huskies are in the bonus, so Manor will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1. Rebounded by DeCoste, up for Sparkman. There's Manette, drives the lane, dishes one off for Sparkman. And that's Honahan, and we get a foul underneath. And it's going to go against Alex Davison. Minute and a half to go in the game, and going to send Adrian Sparkman to the line to shoot 2. His first one rolls around the rim and falls off. Next one's up, and that one misses as well. Manor with a rebound. And Miller loses control of that, and we'll turn the ball over on the backcourt violation. Here's a long pass over for Sparkman. Tries to get it inside for number 12. That's Curtis Blow, and we got another whistle. It's going to go against Tom Bedard. Minute 3 to go. Sparkman once again will be at the line to shoot 2. This is the first one. And the second one won't go. Manor with another rebound. Miller brings the ball up, hands it off for Lefebvre. Miller drives the lane, puts up a shot that gets partially blocked, and Huskies come down the other way. Sparkman drives the lane, puts up his shot. Alex Davison with the rebound, but the ball gets tied up, so Cougars will inbound. Miller with Manette guarding him, gets it across the timeline, and Manette's going to get called for the foul. .28 seconds to go in the contest. Logan Miller will be at the line, shoot 1 and 1. Misses the first one, and it goes out of bounds, but last touch by the Huskies, so the Cougars will retain possession. Davison tries to drive the lane, but gets the ball stolen away from him. Send it out for Sparkman. Sparkman tries to pass it inside for DeCoste, but Davison steps in front. Huskies retain possession. Here's Blow. His shot's a little bit strong, and that's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Cougars. We got 3 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's Manette. He chucks one up, and the buzzer sounds. So that'll put a capper on this 2010 edition of the Bobcat Shootout from Ellenburg, New York. In the Cougars, with an impressive 22-point victory over the Huskies of Franklin Academy, will claim the championship of the Bobcat Shootout. That's the way it was from beautiful downtown Ellenburg, New York, this Saturday evening, December 4th, 2010. We thank you for watching Hometown Cable, television worth your support. State Class B regional final coming to you from Plattsburgh High School Athletic Complex, where the Mustangs of Marcellus High have a 3-0 lead over the Section 7 representatives, Peru Indians. Did I? Thank you. No, I don't need to. Do I need to? Okay. Just so viewers watching this don't forget.
Both viewers.
Yes, all 3 viewers out there, don't forget that the Marcellus Mustangs came into this game as the #1 ranked team in the state in Class B, and they've certainly lived up to that billing this afternoon. As the ball rolls out of bounds, the Mustangs will have a throw in. And Omlin can't keep that one in, so once again, Mustangs will throw in. This is Fitch, lays it off for Felty, and that rolls all the way back to Nolan. Nolan pushes the ball over the head of the defenders, but Daly is there. Mazzella gives